Okay, we come on to the next heading called local time. Now, last time we did how to calculate time. Now, this time we are going to do the local time. I hope the last videos which I had sent were clear to you. You were able to understand. Now we move further where we talk of the local time. Now, as the word only tells you, local time. That means जो उस जगह का time. That means that particular meridian, whatever time it is facing on the sun, facing the sun, is the local time. Okay. Now, local time differs for each meridian. Just this meridian and the next very meridian, which is 1 degree away, will have a difference of 4 minutes. So that means local time would differ. So if everyone having different local times, the place in the east of India and the place in west of India, they are very far away. There's a difference of nearly 2 hours. That means they are 30 longitudes away from each other. So that means there could be a difference of 2 hours. So you see here this map. If we see India from Arunachal Pradesh at one end and Gujarat at the other, we will see that there is a vast difference of 30 minutes, a 30-minute longitude. So that means 2 hours difference it will be. So what we do is we draw a line from between the earth, between the map of India, that means our country. So it is 82.5 degrees east line which we take. Can you see this line? Now this line is taken and oh God, I accepted the call. I'm sorry, children. This time it was my fault. This time it was my fault. I'm sorry. Okay. So we were talking of, we took from the place called Arunachal Pradesh till Gujarat. We have nearly 30 degrees difference of longitude. That means 2 hours are different. So supposing there's 12 noon in Arunachal Pradesh, it will be the western time would be 2 hours different. But in India, in the same country, if we follow different times, then it will be a great confusion. So what we did was we took this line, 82.5 degrees, as our center line, and we calculate time from here. Okay, so now I'll tell you about local time, and then we'll talk of the standard time. Okay, the local time of any place is taken with reference to the time when the sun is right overhead or crossing the meridian. That means लोकल टाइम इज दैट टाइम जो उस लोकल जगह पर उस मेरिडियन पर सन का पोर्ट्रेयल हो रहा है उससे पता चलता है ओके सो नाउ लोकल टाइम कुड बी डिफरेंट इन डिफरेंट प्लेसेस the sun cannot be overhead at two meridians at one time. We do not follow the local time because it would be inconvenient when traveling from one place to another in an east-west or west-east direction. That means if you're traveling from east to west, you will have confusion. And if you travel from west to east, again you will have confusion because the local time is very confusing. For each one meridian, 1 degree change in a meridian will result in a 4-minute loss or a 4-minute gain. So for that, we do not follow the local time. For example, if a person leaves Kolkata at noon on any day and travels eastward fast enough to keep up the sun, that is, he travels 15 degrees in an hour. At the end of 24 hours, uh, he would have encircled the globe. Wherever he happens to be at this trip, it would be only this would lead to endless confusion. It is therefore corrected by adopting standard time. So now they are telling you, सपोजिंग एक पर्सन है जिसने की अपनी जर्नी शुरू की है कल कोलकाता से नाउ वी नो कोलकाता इज इन द वेस्ट सॉरी इन द ईस्ट ओके जस्ट अ सेकंड लेट मी जस्ट ड्रॉ इट फॉर यू एंड show it to you hold on okay okay now see here supposing a person has begun the journey from here this is a Kolkata this point now he has to travel a place somewhere here which is 15 degrees away. This place is in east, we know that. This place is in west. Now the person is traveling. He started his journey when the meridian was 12 noon here. Okay, afternoon time. Now when he traveled for 1 hour, he realized that now the meridian has come over here. This meridian has moved to. So after 1 hour, that means 15 degrees he traveled. Yet he reached at 12 noon only, na? So there will be confusion. So what they did was they started following the time which was suitable for the all in all working of the country. Okay, so they adopted this center line as the time to be calculated. Okay, we move further now. Standard time. Now, standard time or the short form is SI. Okay, means the time fixed according to a rule or norm. Now, the local time is different at different meridian and it is difficult to follow local time. Example, it will be difficult to prepare a timetable for trains which cross several longitudes. So in India, the instance there is a difference of about 2 hours between the easternmost point of Arunachal Pradesh and the westernmost point of Gujarat. Therefore, it is necessary to adopt a standard time. In India, the longitude 80 degrees 30 east is considered as the standard meridian. The local time at this meridian is taken as the standard time for the whole country, which is called as the Indian Standard Time, IST. The differences the difference between Indian Standard Time and the Greenwich Meridian is 5.5 hours. Now, they are telling you that if we start from Arunachal Pradesh and from Gujarat till Gujarat, there are nearly 15 degrees to plus 15 degrees, that means 30 degrees difference. Okay, so to avoid this 2-hour difference, we have taken a middle line from there, which is at 82 degrees 30 minutes east, and we have called it as the standard time for India. Now they are telling you also that India, that means the Indian standard time, it is different. You can see here. Now India is here. Okay. Now Indian standard time is somewhere passing from this meridian. Okay. And the Greenwich meridian is somewhere here. Can you see the difference? The Greenwich meridian is here somewhere. Here. Okay. India is here, and we calculate time from between here. So there's a difference of time. How much? Let us see. 15 degrees era. That means 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, and a little more. So there's a difference between Indian time and the time of Greenwich with 5.5 hours. Okay. India is ahead of the Greenwich time because India lies in the eastern part. Okay, you all can see here. Now, if this is the prime meridian, India lies ahead of Greenwich. Okay, is this much clear to each one of you? Five
Yes,
and a
ma'am.
half hours, five and a
Yes,
half
ma'am.
hours ahead of Greenwich. Okay, did you get it now? Now we come on to time zones of the world. Now we know that the Earth makes 360 degrees to complete it, and it takes 24 hours to to finish one rotation. So we have divided 360 into 24 time zones of 15 degrees each. We have divided 24 time zones. Now let us talk of this. The International Congress held in 1884 in Washington, that is USA, considered the subject of World Standard Time. Consequently, the world was divided into 24 time zones of 1 hour each. Each zone covers 15 degrees of longitude. Every 15 degree of longitude, 1 hour difference is there. And so they decided that they would take 24 time zones. Okay. We have 24 hours, you know that. That is why the clock has 24 hours, because the earth takes one full rotation, day and night. Okay. And then the new day comes. So the large countries which have a large east-west extent have more than one time zone. Now please see this map again. I will show you again. Now see this map here. A country called USSR, Russia, begins from here and it covers till here. Okay. Now, such a huge place. This country follows 11 time zones. That means different areas have different time zones. They calculate their time accordingly. In one country only, they have 11 time zones. Then we talk of America. Now, America is from here till here. Huge number of meridians pass through it. So they follow 4 time zones. Okay. So they have different times and they follow those different time zones in different areas. So this depends. If you have a bigger border, bigger boundary, you are a big country, then they also follow more than one time zone. Now, India being good enough country of ours different. Who's this one? I will just check whose mic is open. So the world, the whole world has 24 time zones. The local time of a place which are on different meridians are bound to differ. So there will be definitely different time zones for different zones. Why? Because the meridians, mm, they rotate and they fall. The sun's light falls on each meridian at different times. Okay. Now we lastly talk of the international date line. Now, the international date line fixed by the international agreement is an imaginary line along the 180-degree meridian extending from pole to pole. It marks the place on the Earth's surface where each new date first begins. Now, you all must see this. Please see this. Now, here we know that 0 degree is the prime meridian. This line, this 0 degree line is the prime meridian, and the line just behind it. Can you see 180 degrees there? That side. If meridian is having 12 noon, so the international date line is taken at 180 degrees, and there it is midnight. And after midnight, we have a date change. So the date changes when the 180-degree meridian has 12 noon. Okay, is this much here? When 180 degree has, sorry, not when prime meridian has noon, 180-degree meridian has night at that and the 12 a.m. Thank you. I hope this much is